Every 4 years, billions of people stop what they're doing to watch the FIFA World Cup. It's the biggest sporting event on Earth. Heroes are born, legends are made, and unforgettable moments become history. But what if none of it was real? What if the greatest football tournament in the world wasn't just about skill, but about a carefully written script? For years, millions of fans have claimed that FIFA already knows who will win. They point to controversial referee decisions, shocking upsets, and fairy tale endings as proof that something doesn't add up. So today, we're diving into one of football's biggest conspiracy theories. Is the FIFA World Cup actually scripted? Or are fans simply connecting dots that were never meant to be connected? Let's find out. One of the biggest reasons people believe the World Cup is scripted is because of how perfectly some stories unfold. Think about it. A legendary player finally wins the one trophy missing from his career. An underdog nation shocks the world. A dramatic last-minute goal changes football history forever. To many fans, these moments feel too perfect, almost like they were written by Hollywood. Supporters of the conspiracy argue that these emotional storylines generate massive television ratings, sponsorship revenue, and global attention. After all, billions of dollars are involved in the World Cup. Wouldn't the organizers want the most exciting ending possible? At first glance, it's a convincing argument. But is there actual evidence? The next piece of evidence people often point to is controversial refereeing. Every World Cup seems to include decisions that divide the football world. Questionable penalties, disallowed goals, dubious offside calls, red cards that spark endless debate. Fans often claim these decisions favor certain teams or star players. When technology like VAR was introduced, many believed controversial calls would disappear. Instead, arguments only became louder. Some supporters say VAR gives officials even more power to influence games. Others argue that football rules are simply subjective, meaning different referees can honestly reach different conclusions on the same play. So controversial decisions alone don't prove a script. They prove that football is incredibly difficult to officiate. Another reason this conspiracy refuses to die is FIFA's own history. Over the years, FIFA has faced serious corruption scandals. Several high-ranking officials have been investigated, arrested, or banned over allegations involving bribery, corruption, and unethical conduct related to football administration. These scandals damaged FIFA's reputation around the world. And once an organization loses public trust, people naturally begin questioning everything else it does. For many conspiracy believers, the logic is simple. If corruption happened behind closed doors, could something even bigger be happening on the pitch? But here's where things become much more complicated. Corruption within an organization doesn't automatically mean matches themselves are scripted. Those are two very different claims. Now let's consider the biggest challenge facing the conspiracy. A modern World Cup involves hundreds of players, coaches, referees, medical staff, assistants, broadcasters, security personnel, and officials from dozens of countries. If every match were secretly scripted, thousands of people would likely need to keep that secret. Yet despite decades of tournaments, no verified evidence has ever emerged proving that FIFA predetermines World Cup winners. No leaked script, no credible whistleblower, no authenticated documents. Nothing that confirms the tournament itself is secretly choreographed. Good statistics, or predictions that only seem impressive after the matches have already been played. Human psychology also plays a role. We're naturally drawn to patterns. When something unbelievable happens, our brains search for explanations. Sometimes coincidence feels impossible, but extraordinary events happen in sports all the time. That's one of the reasons people love watching. The uncertainty is what makes victory meaningful. So, is the FIFA World Cup scripted? Based on publicly available evidence, there's no credible proof that FIFA predetermines match outcomes or writes tournament winners in advance. However, FIFA's history of corruption, controversial officiating, and massive financial interests continue to fuel suspicion among fans around the world. Whether you see the World Cup as pure competition or believe something happens behind the scenes probably depends on one question. Do you trust the people running the game? Because until undeniable evidence appears one way or the other, the debate isn't likely to end anytime soon. So what do you think? Is the FIFA World Cup simply unpredictable? Or is there something happening that fans aren't supposed to see? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive into one of football's biggest mysteries, Don't forget to subscribe for more videos exploring the world's most controversial conspiracies and unanswered questions.